Hi everybody, today we are making some sardine waffles. I'm Anita from KetogenicWoman.com, where I share keto and carnivore recipes and other cooking ideas that have helped me to lose over 130 pounds. If you're new here, I hope you check out some of my other videos, and returning members, welcome back. I hope you enjoy today's video. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, I am here with another sardine recipe. Although you could use tuna, salmon, shrimp, anything. Smoked salmon would be nice. You can use any seafood for this recipe. Today though, I'm using skinless, boneless sardines in water. Use any kind that you have on hand that maybe are left over from when you tried the sardine challenge. So, what is in this recipe? It's pretty simple. It is just eggs and seafood. Today's case is sardines. I am going to talk about some variations once we get going here. So I've got a bowl and 2 eggs. I made chaffles using the little mini dash. I know a lot of you have these from, when chaffles first came on the scene. Chaffles is cheese waffle. The cheese makes it crispy, all that. I'm not using cheese today because I'm trying to cut back on the dairy. I had kind of a dairy heavy week and I'm feeling it. So no dairy for the next little while for me. I'm going to make it in here. In the chaffle maker, it made almost 4 full-size chaffles. And I do have a picture of the ones I made earlier. We'll put that up. So what I'm going to do is put 2 eggs in the bowl. Basically just whip them up. I am going to put a pinch of Redmond salt in and my sardines. Actually, I'm going to pour off the liquid. I discovered this last week or so that my dogs love the water-packed sardine liquid. We'll bring them over here later to, oh, here they come. They already know. Oh, okay, I know. It's so delicious. And maybe you'll get some omega-3s. Okay, take it. No, you get that one. Pippi wants hers and Teddy's. While they are distracted over there. So I'm putting these boneless, skinless sardine fillets in here. And I'm just going to break them up a bit. Now I did make an earlier batch with, the full-on sardines with the skin and bones. It was quite good. I didn't mind that at all. Oh, just going to heat up the waffle maker. Oh, Teddy liked his. It's all finished. Pippi's not so sure. While the waffle maker is heating up, I'll just talk to you about some variations you could do besides changing up the type of seafood that's in here. If you can do dairy, making them into a chaffle is fairly easy. You would simply sprinkle cheese, like grated cheese, on your waffle maker, put the batter in, sprinkle a bit more cheese on top, and close the lid. And what that does is it makes kind of a crunchy crust. The other thing that I was thinking that you could do, I haven't tried this yet, but I'm pretty sure it would work, is if you take Indigo Neely's Carnivore breading mix, I'm thinking that you could sprinkle that, like pour your batter in, sprinkle some of that on top. I know I have a jar of leftover breading mix in my fridge, so I use little bits of it sometimes for different things. So you can sprinkle that on top, close the lid, and it should give kind of a crust on it. Or pork rinds. You can do the same thing. If you have some ground pork rinds, you could sprinkle some even top and bottom, and just get sort of a crunchier crust. I'm trying to stay pretty plain Jane these days, so I thought that the eggs and the fish was absolutely great. So let's see how this is going to go. Okay, so I believe the machine is ready here. Yep, looks pretty warm. So I am just going to pour the whole thing in. Should be about right. But in hindsight, I should have put this on a plate because these, if you do overfill these, they will leak out onto your counter. And I can see that that might be a possibility. And just spread out so that it's fairly even. And then close it. And it may or may not leak some, out onto the counter, put it on a plate. That's what I usually do, and this time I forgot. When you make it in this, scoop out a 1/4 cup at a time into this. That's what this holds. This machine clicks, like you hear a click in the light when it's ready, or you could set the timer. It's going to be 3 to 5 minutes depending on your unit. So I'm going to open that up. Oh, look at how nice and brown that is. Very nice. We did get a little bit of spillage, but not too much. So I'm happy about that. Okay. There we are, look at that. A nice brown waffle. All right, let's give this a try. I've got some butter here, because you need butter. That's what it looks like inside, by the way. So to me, it tastes kind of like tuna. Tuna in a waffle. And I even have a tuna waffle recipe on my website. But if you're looking for ways to incorporate sardines or other seafood so that it doesn't taste so much like sardines or seafood, this might be a way to do it. You could cut it up, like if you made the chaffles, you could make a sandwich out of it. A lot of people make fried egg sandwiches out of their little round chaffles, or a burger. Anything you like to do, you can get creative. You can add more, if you're not carnivore, you're ketovore or keto, you can add more things to this, more spices and seasonings and stuff. But anyways, makes a good meal. 2 eggs, 1 can of sardines. We'll see you on the next video. I hope you try it and enjoy.